Good afternoon, MC Garage subscribers. How are we? I'm quite well. I'll tell you why, because we're going to be talking about the E46 turbo build. So what are we doing? Glad you asked. So what we're going to be doing is putting a turbo on this E46, as you might see here. It's quite a nice little car. So what it is, it's a sports model to begin with, but it's a 320 CI. Yeah, this is it. This is going to be the culprit for the build. I'll just give it back to you, Charlie. So come with me now. We'll talk a little bit about it. So, as you can tell, there is no turbo here currently. The plan is to put it here. We're going to go for a top mount setup. Hopefully we can retain the AC lines, as you can see, because there isn't really much space here. We'll see if we can bend this out of the way, which is I've seen a few people do that. Yeah, we'll see what happens. This is going to have to go, but again, it's all about trial and error. We'll see what happens. Come inside. All right, come inside. I'll tell you all about it. Here's the mess. But then again, this is every other garage. All right. Get a good picture of this, alright? This is the manifold we've got. It's a log style manifold. It's normally a low mount setup, which is meant to go something like that. So I'm just going to flip it. We'll see how that works. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. There's only one way to find out. So there's the manifold. The most important piece of this whole build, arguably, is the turbo. Because no turbo, you can't put a turbo in your car. Just remember that one, alright? So here we are. The turbo that I've got, very, very expensive turbo. It's about $1,200. So what it is, I'll just get it out. Have a look at this, alright? So it's a T304E. What does that mean? I don't know, but it's quite big. So that's my hand for size comparison. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. Internally gated, as you can see here. It's a T3, T4 flange, so it's quite large. AR is about, I think it was 60.67. I can't find it, but just trust me on that one. 3-inch inlet, 2-inch outlet. Yeah, it's quite a good size, if you will. 2.5-inch dump. It's got a V-band adapter on it right there. So that's quite a good size. Probably slightly too big for my engine, but that's not the biggest issue that I've already run into. Let's have a look, eh? Yeah, so these are, so this is the T304E, and this is a TD04. It's very common on like old Subarus and some Mitsubishi Evos. This one is actually off a Mitsubishi Evo itself. So that's pretty cool. Also internally wastegated. So that's the size difference. Yeah, it's not really that small, but this one is pretty small. Yeah, so there you go. That's a bit of a real world comparison. So yeah, okay, all right. To the next piece of the puzzle. Charlie, come over here. Hold that. Yep. So it's right here. Specometer gauge. Sounds very what's a nice way of saying this?
Rubbish.
High quality. It's actually Australian made, so that's why I bought it. That's the reason why I bought it. It wasn't really even that cheap. Now, there you are, supporting local business, you know? Scott Morrison. Here we've got an assortment of lines, fittings, fixtures. You've all seen them before. You don't need to see them again. In here, These are some flanges that I bought because we may need to get a flange and then bring the turbo out depending on how it fits. More on that in the next episode. Right, next episode. And then we've got an 80M wideband, genuine one. This was very expensive from the US. There we are. There, it's a nice little look at it. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, I like that. We've got that there. We'll show you the inner cooler, as they call it. So, before I start off, it's too big, both pipe diameter wise, as well as physical dimensions. But that's okay. Bigger's better, eh? So just go outside. A little bit of sunlight. So this is it here.
Yep.
Got a good thumbnail. Okay. So 3-inch tanks. Far too big. Alright, far too big. 2-inch pipe diameter allows for about 350 to 380 horsepower depending on who you talk to and what sort of fuel they're running and all that and that. 2¼ inch allows for about low 400s, 430, 440. 2.5 is like borderline 500. 3-inch, people have made up to 800 horsepower, like wheel horsepower as well, by the way, on 3-inch intercooler kind of piping and like, yeah. So that's that. I've also got 3-inch intercooler piping itself. It's in another box. It's not very interesting, just believe me, it's 3-inch. So yeah, it's going to go on the sports model. It's going to be pretty wild, it's going to be pretty wicked. In regards to fueling, we'll do another quick look. So we've got the stock fuel injectors for the moment. Cut my face. We've got the stock fuel injectors at the moment. They're about 180cc, thereabouts. They're the same as the 325, M54 V25 fuel injectors. So for the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into the factory fuel line, fit like an aftermarket fuel pressure regulator. I don't have it on me, it's in the house. These normally run about 3.5 bar in regards to fuel pressure. We're going to bump it up a little bit, maybe 4.5 bar. And that should be okay for about 7 psi in regards to the higher fuel pressure and therefore the higher injector flow rate because of the pressure. So adding an extra bar of fuel pressure adds about 40 to 50 cc depending on the fuel injector type, the fuel quality type there, and this and that. So there's that, which should be okay. Worst case scenario, I'll buy some bigger injectors, but yeah, I'm not sure how big I want to go because long-term plans. But for the moment, we're talking about short-term plans, and this is going to be a short-term solution. Turbo's already, like the wastegate set at around 7 to 8 psi, so that's what we're going to go for. If you go above 10, you need to get a new MAF because this MAF doesn't like boost, especially because I'm not going to be running a blow-off valve because it's low boost. There's issues with pressure building up and then coming back through whenever the throttle body's closed, and like you come off boost and the throttle body closes and there's still an excess of pressure building up in here. Yeah, anyway, that's a problem for another day. Alright, so hope you've enjoyed this update. It's going to be quite an enjoyable process, both for me and yourself, I can tell. Hit that subscribe button, like and comment below. Tell me how you think. Tell me what you know. Tell me, yeah, do that. If you like, yeah. If you've got any previous experience turboing an M54, please let me know. I don't know anyone that ever has though. Hopefully you have, because that'll help me out. Hopefully. What else can I tell you? We're taking the channel to the next level. There's going to be some merch coming out, some nice shirts or jumpers. I might just copy this one and just smack my, my sticker on. Oh, no. Copyright. Depending on how we go. But we are going to be turboing this and the whole MC Garage franchise. It's going to be taking off. Coming to a store near you, alright? So thanks for watching, goodbye, and go and have some kale, a kale smoothie.